Hi, my name is Mark Gudekunst. I'm a chiropractor. I've been in fitness for on and off since I was a teenager, but intensely and seriously since the early 2000s, about 2001. My fitness journey started in about 2001, 2002. I was diagnosed with high cholesterol. I was pre-diabetic. I was 227 pounds, and at 5'7", that is not a good number to be at. I was very overweight. I was basically obese. And I decided to start my fitness journey and start becoming healthier. I wanted to live a long lifestyle, to watch my kids grow up, and hopefully my grandkids as well. So in 2001, I started very simply out by doing a little bit of cardio and a little bit of weight training over at the YMCA local here, and I started losing weight. The first 3 months, I lost about 40 pounds, which is a great start, and I felt better already. Over the course of the next few years, I've continued to lose more weight until eventually I got down to 174 pounds. At that time, I also had my doctor who diagnosed me with sleep apnea reevaluate me, and he rescinded the diagnosis for sleep apnea, which was great because trying to get disability insurance or life insurance at that time was virtually impossible. From that point on, I started teaching classes over at the YMCA. I taught spin class and boot camp class. I was going to the gym 5-6 days a week. I did a lot of cycling on the street as well. And eventually started sort of getting bored. And then I was talking to a buddy of mine who used to do some bodybuilding back when he was in his late teens, early 20s. And he says, "Why don't you do a bodybuilding show?" I thought he was nuts because at that time I was 44 years old. So this is around, 6 years ago. So it was around 2012. And he says, "No, seriously, you can do a bodybuilding show." He says, "You got a good base." He says, "Go talk to my trainer, who is Sean Moore." So I went into Jim's gym at the time and spoke to Sean Moore, who used to own Body Structures Gym for a number of years. He was very successful in the competitive arena. He took a look at me, he says, "Yes, I can put you on stage in about 6 months." He says, "If you do what I tell you to do," he says, "you'll win." Well, I thought that was very egotistical of him, but he says, "No, seriously, if you do what I tell you to do, every step of the way," he says, "I'll put you on stage," and this is in May of that next year at the Atlantic Super Show. He says, "In bodybuilding," he says, "and you will win your division." I said, "Well, okay, let's give it a shot." So I started that journey, and did everything he told me to do, all the training, all the diet, nutrition, and I went from, at that time, 174 pounds down to 160 pounds. In May of that year, I got on stage in the Masters 40-plus division, the Novice division, and the Open division, and took first place in all of those divisions in my first show. And 4 years ago, Sean and I decided to start Universal Fitness together. We were training together over at Jim's gym, and Jim of Jim's gym wanted to close the gym. He wanted to retire from the business itself and just continue personal training. So Sean and I decided to buy the gym, or the equipment of the gym, and start Universal Fitness. This way there was a gym of this quality in this part of Chesapeake. So February 1st of 2014, Sean and I opened Universal Fitness, and it was the largest, most complete gym in South Chesapeake. One of the things that we wanted Universal Fitness to be was a comfortable place for all people to exercise and work out at. We didn't want any judgments on anybody. We want everybody to enjoy working out with one another, be supportive of one another, and really kind of make everybody comfortable, whether you're a teenager or all the way up to senior citizen, no matter what size you are or what your goals are. We all try and support one another in our quest for fitness. And I think we've accomplished that quite well here at Universal Fitness. There's no other gym that I personally would rather work out in, even if I didn't partially own the gym with Sean. Besides being my business partner here at Universal Fitness, Sean is also my personal trainer. And I have to say that training with Sean is extremely intensive, but it is life-changing and body-changing and health-changing. One of the things Sean does with me is he helps build my nutritional plan. And basically he structures the macros, which are your complex carbohydrates, your fats, and your proteins, depending upon what your goals are and what you are trying to achieve. For me, being a bodybuilder and still doing some amateur competitions, he builds mine right now based upon trying to put muscle mass on my body. But as we get closer to the competitions, he's going to change those macros so that I start dropping weight and becoming more leaner for presentation on the stage. His workouts are extremely intensive. They last for anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, depending on what we're doing that day, and they don't stop from the moment you start to the end of the workout. It's extremely intensive, and typically you're pretty wore out by the end of that workout. Working out at Universal Fitness is an extremely comfortable facility to come to. From being greeted at the front desk to just walking around the gym, you get to know everybody, typically in the time slots that you come to the gym, and everybody's always saying hello, shaking hands, giving hugs, being supportive. Everybody here is a big family. One of the things that Universal Fitness does is they really try and keep that stigma of a gym where either it's a musclehead gym or it's an aerobics gym. They try to eliminate that and make everybody work together as one big family, as one big team. So one of the things you'll see at the end of this video is my before and after shot. The before shot is back in 2002, 2003 when I was 227 pounds, and the after shot is from that very first show where I took 3 first place trophies. If you have any questions about what kind of gym you want to work out as, I would recommend that you really consider Universal Fitness. It'll help you get to your goals, whether it's on your own or utilizing one of our terrific trainers. It'll help you with your nutritional planning as well.